All right, so check it out, everybody, real quick. I don't want to hold y'all up from y'all busy day. I know y'all got stuff going on, but I'm about to get on the road. Got to get out of here. Got to take the Gladiator, run cross country, go see my folks, go pick something up from a friend, and I'm gonna document this trip for y'all because, hey, you know how I do. I like to help y'all out. And it might be something on here y'all can learn, I can learn. We help each other out, right? We take care of each other. So I'm gonna get in, jump on this road, make this trip, get what I gotta get. Y'all stay with me. I'm picking up something that some of y'all might want. We'll see. All right, y'all. So I'll try to speak up a little bit because the wind is blowing a little bit. I think it just started because it saw me standing out here doing a video, but it's all good. So check this out. I'm back in the Sunshine State, and I got something. Yeah, I got something that you might want to see. So down here in a Jeep, of course, because that's how I like to roll. Doing a little camping on the way here, and I got something attached to it. Yeah. Now, it's not the camper, obviously. It's not the same as the 21-foot camper that we had because we sold it. Got that. Now, it ain't mine, no. So a friend of mine found out that I was coming down to Florida, and he said, hey man, you want to do me a favor? You want to pick something up for me? I was like, yeah, cool, I got you what you need. So I got this for him, and I'm gonna take it back to Texas. Another thing is, my buddy that's getting this, that I'm taking it back to, he's got some stuff planned for this. And I think what he's gonna do is, I think he's gonna turn it into an overlanding trailer with some off-road stuff, some tires and shocks and stuff like that. I don't know. He's got some stuff planned for this, so it's gonna be pretty cool to see the progress of how this thing goes from this to what he's got planned for it. And make no mistake about it, y'all know how your boy do. I'm gonna keep y'all updated on the progress of how this thing goes from that to what he's got finished up and his dream and his vision is for it. And y'all gonna see some of the work that he does, and y'all might want him to take care of something for you too. So stay tuned. We're gonna keep y'all updated. We're gonna keep this thing moving. Let's ride. Hey, what's up? So I made it from one location to another with the little camper back here. And I gotta tell you, I like this thing, but told y'all, I ain't used to towing nothing this small and this light. So every time I pull up to a stop sign, red light or something, I'm making wide turns like I'm pulling a big trailer. Keep forgetting that I got this little light trailer back here. I'm riding thinking I got some weight back there, but I had to remember that I'm pulling something that's light. So, you know, I'm pulling this thing, and I had to keep telling myself it's small and it's light. It's just me, because I'm used to hauling and pulling big stuff. So I had to kind of rearrange my driving style. And I know people looking at me like, why is this dude making this wide turn? Boy, he's turning kind of wide. I'm looking out the mirror, watching to see when the tire clear the curb. And then once I get around the curb, I look in the mirror and I'm look back, and I got about 2-3 feet between the tire and the curb. I'm like, killing me. But anyway, I know y'all can see this. This bad boy's dirty up top. There you go. So I'm gonna go ahead and wash this and make it look good, you know what I'm saying? At least make the camper look good. Yeah. So we'll check back with y'all in a minute after I get this thing cleaned up. All right, y'all, so I'm on day 2. I got about 4 more hours before I hit San Antonio. And I know you hear all the noise in the background. That's because there's a road back there, because I found something out that I did not know. I did not know that you could sleep in the parking lot of Cracker Barrel. Now, I figure if you got like a little camper or something, you need to pull over and sleep. You can pretty much sleep anywhere you want. But I didn't know that you could do this. And so I'm traveling, and I didn't want to look for a campground because I wanted to cover more ground than I normally do. So I found a Cracker Barrel, and what do you know, get back here in the RV spots, there were a couple other people back there doing the same thing. So that's pretty cool. That well, I don't know whether Cracker Barrel allows it or not, but it's pretty cool. It's pulling pretty good. There's a lot of wind, especially on the open road, because it's so light, it kind of throws it a little bit, and kind of slings the Jeep a little bit, but it's still good. I kind of like pulling that better than the camper. It's lighter, but I have to remember and tell myself, hey man, that thing's light, so you don't, kind of like it. kind of like it. It's all right. And I stepped in the thing and it sleeps pretty good. I'm like, man, I kind of like this thing. So I'm getting kind of attached to it. So I stopped, I think, somewhere in Hammond, and the tire was a little bit low in the air. I thought maybe, you know, just low. But I think there's a leak or something in the tire. I'm gonna have to go down here to Discount Tire and let them check it out and look at it. Because it's the camper, it's not my Jeep. So, you know, it's somebody else's property, and see what the problem is. Maybe it's a nail or something, they can take care of it. But I woke up this morning and someone that was parked over here, they pointed out, hey man, your thing's it's a little low. Yep. And it was just like that yesterday, so I'm gonna go ahead and go down here and get that taken care of. Get back on the road and get on to where I need to go, because going through Houston is gonna be a hot mess. But it's all good though. It's what I love to do. So I'm gonna check back in with y'all in a little bit when we get through some of the madness and get this tire taken care of and everything. So peace out, y'all. We'll see y'all in a minute. All right, y'all. So you know I stopped here in where we in?
Baytown.
We're in Baytown, Texas. And I showed y'all that I had my tire was low in air, and so I pulled it up in here to Discount Tire in Baytown, Texas. And you know, they took care of me, got my tire going. It was a nail, didn't know it, didn't see it, but these folks up here took care of me. And my man right here, what's your name, man? Bree. Hey, if y'all got a problem, y'all rolling through Baytown, you got a problem with your tire, pull up in here, Discount Tire, Baytown, Texas. Hold on, I seen like 3 or 4 of them on the map. Where we at Baytown, Texas?
So we're right here off of Garth Road.
Garth Road.
It's the AutoZone and Chick-fil-A.
AutoZone and Chick-fil-A. I ain't got no clue what he just said, because I ain't from here. But guess what? Garth Road, there's an AutoZone right across the street, Chick-fil-A. Go get some food or something. But if y'all got a problem, come by here, see my man Bree, Baytown, Texas. They'll get you taken care of and get you rolling. Peace out, y'all. Well, I made it back to San Antonio, made it back safely, but before I tell y'all how the ride went, I realized that I forgot to show y'all what this little thing looks like on the inside. So let me show you. So what you have is the Runaway Range Runner. I think it's on a 6x8 frame. You can look it up online, check out the specs, www.runawaycampers.com. It is the, once again, like it says right there, it's the Range Runner. And first on the outside, it has racks on the top where you can mount a tent to. If you want to put a cage up there, you can put your luggage in. Either way, it has a hitch down on the bottom right there that you can hook another rack to. Walk around front. Has a rack up here where you can put some luggage on. Has the window unit right there. And let me step across this and show you. Once I get it off, has a box right there where your 120 volt is. So when you got your extension cord and you pull up on your campground, you can plug this up to power, and it powers the air conditioner. Now here's the thing about that power. Not only does it power the air conditioner, I'll show you what else it powers. Step across stuff. It also powers the 120 volt strip that you see right there. 120 volt strip that you see right there. There's also a back door in the rear that I'll open it up and show it to you. It has the windows that you can either open the window by itself. When I get my fingers to work right, you can open the window by itself, and it has a screen right there, or you can open the screen all the way. Carpeted roof, 2 shelves, and the cool thing is the entire back door opens up to this. So you have 3 access points, 2 on the side and 1 in the rear. And this is pretty cool because if you open the side up, then you can also sit there and cook or something outside. You can sit in the doorway. If you want chairs outside, the kids can still be inside. You can still mount your tent on the roof. Adults sleep in the bottom, kids sleep on the top. It's a pretty cool little camper. So once again, if y'all want to go check out this one or the other one that they have, there's 2 of them as far as I know. Look at the specs, see if it's something you want to get, www.runawaycampers.com. And you know, so now that I went and picked this up from a friend, I kind of got the idea. I kind of like this little thing, you know what I mean? Got rid of the big camper because we weren't using it. We use our tent most of the time, but having something like this, I kind of like it because I can still put the tent back on top. So it's pretty cool. So let me tell you how the ride went real quick because I got to get my stuff out of my Jeep, got to clean it all out because I'm back home now. So what I did was I went through the scales before I picked this up, and I went through the scales after I got it, and there's a 1,200 pound difference, a little over 1,200 pounds, but roughly about that. So that's how much I was actually pulling. The ride went pretty good, like I said, because it's so light, it was kind of shaky out there on the road, but guess what? It still towed good. I like the way it towed, I like the way it handled on the road. It wasn't that bad. It sleeps good, I had a good night's sleep in it. There ain't really much to complain about with this thing. The trip was good. Like you saw earlier, I had to get the tire fixed. Everything was good. I kind of like this little thing. It's gonna be interesting to see what my man Chris does to it. So as for right now, I'm out. I gotta clean up my Jeep. I gotta go. I gotta get this thing over to Chris, and we'll talk in a little bit, y'all. I'll see y'all in a little bit. So I got this thing to its last destination, to its last stop, and there's quite a few things gonna be planned for it. And it's gonna look completely different than what it looked like before. You'll be surprised. If you want one, I can tell you where to find it. See ya.